You know what wind's like, but have you ever seen anything like that?
No.
I mean, I'm sure you've kicked in horrible conditions here, whether it's in practice or games, but put in words what it was like at Air Force last week.
It was one of those things that I don't ever have to experience again. I mean, I think you can go through your whole career of football and say it's never been that bad. My coach said he's never had winds like that, and I don't think I ever have or ever will again. I was not expecting gusts to 80 miles an hour. It's something that I've never been around.
Yeah, I mean, when you first went out on the field for pregame, because I know you guys come out first and do a lot of work, what's going through your mind when I'm sure you rolled in the stadium, it's probably windy, all the way down or whatever, and when it first hit you, what was going through your mind when you were just in warm-ups?
We were walking down the tunnel down Air Force, and I remember me and Zach were talking, going, wow, I've never seen this before. Hopefully it'll calm down come game time, but sure enough, I think it picked up. So.
Right. Just how difficult was it to kick in? I mean, I thought you more than held your own the way you punted, but just how difficult was it? How would you describe that?
It was one of those things where it was gusts. I mean, you get gusts every once in a while, and thankfully I never got any as soon as I let go of the ball because it moved a lot. But yeah, I think as a team we did real well handling the wind, especially because you saw the other guy, he struggled with it a little bit. Right. And but yeah, we did really well in the punting game yesterday.
What was more difficult? I mean, I know with the straight-on punt or the rugby style, because no matter what, the wind was blowing and probably moving the ball. What in your mind? What was the most difficult part of, or were they both equally difficult?
They were hard, but I think the rugby style was a little easier for me just because I'm used to it, and obviously we use it a lot out here when the wind isn't working right. And the straight-on punt was difficult because as soon as you let go of the ball, it would just start moving before you even got to kick it, and you could just see it fluctuate wherever it was going, and you just had to try to hit it wherever it would go.
Right.
And then you just watch it get caught up in the air and not go anywhere. So.
Sure. Yes, Austin, you've been here 4 years. You came in as a true freshman. You've been the guy. If you can, I mean, I don't know if you've had a chance to think about it. Obviously, you got a lot more games to go after this, but last home game, how would you kind of sum up your experience here so far? I mean, you've been doing it since you're a freshman. You had to learn a rugby style when a coaching change came in. I mean, you've been among the better punters in this league. Just what's this whole experience been like for you?
It's been good. I've had a lot of good friends come along through with me also. I've been lucky that all my freshman people, my 4 roommates I'm living with now, have all stayed here as long as I have. So.
Yeah, who are your roommates?
Darkness, Matt, and Mags, and Ben Durbin. Okay. So we've all been here just as long, been through the coaching changes. So I think just as far as that's concerned, and plus I love playing here. I mean, the fans are great, the state's great. Some of the things we're the only team here, so everybody loves us. So. Right.
Would you say your punting's come along again? I know when I've talked to you, when you were learning the rugby style, it wasn't maybe your favorite thing, but obviously it helps you and you would do anything to help the team. How would you kind of assess the way your punting's come along from when you first got here as a freshman to where you're at right now?
I think we've improved greatly, obviously. I mean, my freshman year was just kind of rough being thrown in the spot like that, and then this year we just haven't been getting the bounces the way we need them. I mean, it's weird how rugby's will either go your way or go backwards, and it's one of those things like we tried pinning them down inside the 20 yesterday, and it bounced 10 yards backwards and outside of the 20. It's just one of those things where that's how football never bounces the way you want it to. So.
Right. How would you describe the senior class, Austin? There's not a lot of seniors in this group, but Coach Christian has mentioned just great leadership. But how would you describe this senior class? How close do you think you guys are?
We're definitely very close, and we've been here the same amount of time. I mean, Miles and DJ came in, and they're the only 2 JUCO guys that we have, I think. And besides that, the rest of us have been here the whole time. Just from the standpoint of us all being here, going through the winter workouts together, I think it's just one of those things that we built over time, a relationship that I'll probably talk to him for the rest of my life.
All right, sounds good, man.